Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my Fluid Art channel. I'm going to do a demonstration today specifically for new people who are new to fluid art. When I first started watching videos and painting 4.5 years ago, I saw people using a base coat and my first thought was, wow, that is a waste of paint. And I've had several people comment recently asking me why I'm using a base coat or why I'm using a flow extender. I even had one person say on a flip cup video that flip cups, she seemed a little irritated with me because I had a base coat down and I did a flip cup on it, and she said, flip cups, a base coat is not recommended for flip cups. And so I want to demonstrate why you would make the choice to either pour onto a dry canvas, and use a flow extender, or put a base coat down and pour on top of that. So I'm going to do 3 paintings today. I'm going to use the same 3 colors. I'm going to layer my colors exactly the same in each one of them so we can get a true demonstration of how these 3 choices can change your outcome. So I think the people who are very experienced in fluid art are going to be nodding their heads along with me. But if you're new to fluid art, I hope you find this very useful. So I have 3 canvases that have been taped and push pinned on the back. These are 16 by 16 and they're student grade quality. I'm hoping to have something that I like at the end of it, but I'm using the student grade because really I'm only painting these to show you the difference between the 3 choices. And ultimately, hopefully you will understand better how the paint moves on the canvas and how you can take control of your composition. That is the point of this demonstration. So I'm going to change the angle of my camera. Once I've layered my cups, I'm going to change the angle of the camera because I want you to see it rather than from kind of up above. I want you to see it from the side, because when paint hits a dry surface, as it spreads out, it doesn't spread out from the center, it spreads out from the side and it rolls over top of itself. So I'm hoping that by filming it from the side, you will be able to see that very well. And then when I tilt them out, I will bring you up from the top so I can show you the different, how they tilt out differently also. So the pour is different, the tilt is different, depending on which choice you make on the flow extender or base coat or not. So I'm going to layer my cups, 3 cups, and I'm going to attempt to do this exactly the same. Oh, but before I do that, let me show you the consistency of my paints. This is Amsterdam Cyan Blue, which is one of the primary colors. And you can see that when it drizzles off of my stick, it's a steady stream, but it leaves a mound on a mound, and it leaves a trace when you kind of circle it around that lasts 3 or 4 seconds. This is a really good medium thick consistency that would be perfect for the 3 what I consider the 3 basic pours, which are ring pours, straight pours, and flip cups. So this should give us a really good indication on all 3 of those techniques of how the paint is going to move. So I have Amsterdam Cyan Blue. I have another primary color. This is Permanent Magenta from Amsterdam. And then I have 2 leftover colors. These are a mix of different greens, and this is a mix of different violets and purples. And then I also have some Amsterdam Titanium White that I'll be putting in the cup. And for my flow extender, I also have Amsterdam Titanium White. This is a little bit thinner than my pour colors because its job is to help the paints flow. So it doesn't need to be the same thickness, it can be a little bit thinner. So let's go ahead and layer our cups. I'm going to do a small layer of each of the colors in the bottom, and then I'll do thicker layers for the top. And let's see, what order am I going to do this in? If I do green, blue, purple, red. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so a little bit of green in each cup. These cups hold 12 ounces, so I am not going to be filling them all the way up to the top. Green. A little bit of blue. Go. Oh, that was a nice little splatter. Oops. A little purple on top of the blue. And I know that these cups are paper cups, so you're not seeing them landing in. This paint is thick enough that it is not mixing when it hits the surface of the other paints, and I am trying to pour it down the side a little bit so the colors stay separate. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of a nice healthy layer of white here in between. I'm realizing that this white and the red is probably going to make a pink, and that's okay. This is an experiment, and I like pink. So there we go. And now we go back in the other direction. So I've used a thick layer of white there between the red and the green because I don't want the green and the red to blend. And at a thick consistency like that, it should keep those two from blending too much. So there we go. That's about even. I think I need a little more in this one. Nice. Okay. Those look pretty good. So now we'll go in with the blue. Nice healthy layers of these last bit of cups. On a 16 by 16 inch canvas, you need about a little over 9 ounces of paint. And I'm going to fill these up so that I have about 10 ounces. So it gives us a little extra to play around with. And purple. Yep. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to fill this up all the way. Okay, those cups are pretty much even. So let me change the camera angle for you, and then we will start pouring.
How big is your love? Tell me, how high is your patience? Can I be saved? I wanna catch the wave.
Okay, wet results of my little experiment here with the base coat or no base coat or flow extender. So this is the canvas with the flow extender, or I'm sorry, with the base coat. This is the one with the flow extender, and this is the one poured onto a dry canvas and then tilted out. So I think there's a clear difference between all three of them. So on this one, the one with the base coat, you can see that I still lost all of the red layer, but I kept a lot of the purple and a lot of the blue, it tilted out super easy. It has a really, the lines are clear and not wobbly or wavy. And I was able to control my composition because all of my poured paints were floating on top of the base coat color. Okay, so there is the base coat canvas. This one is the flow extender canvas. So on this one, you'll notice not only did we lose the red layer, but we lost most of the purple. There's a little bit here in this corner, maybe a little bit up here. I think maybe there's some red in there too, but we lost most of the blue also. So there's a little bit around this corner here. And again, because I used a flow extender, the paints were able to float as I was tilting over the canvas rather than sticking to it. So when I was tilting it out, again, the lines are crisp and clean. Really good definition between the colors. And then, excuse the dog barking in the background. I went out and yelled at him and he's still barking. And then this is the one on the dry canvas. No flow extender, no base coat. And I hope you can see the real difference, especially between these two. The lines, because I had to really tilt this at steep angles, the lines are wobbly. The colors did not maintain their definition as well. There's a lot more blending because I had to move that paint a lot. And you can see that we lost not just the red and the purple, but we also lost all of the blue layer and all of the green layer. So this really shows you that on a dry canvas, something has to stick to the canvas. So if you use a flow extender or a base coat, you have more control over what colors you're keeping, what composition you end up with, and you end up with a better quality of painting as far as line definition and blending. The composition just opens up better or worse when it's a dry canvas. So I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial, and stay tuned. I will show you the dry results in just a moment.